Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Capnclydes MTG. Didn't realize I had my earmuffs on. Anyway, don't need those. Um, collector boosters are done, and we have values. And sweet Lord in the heavens, are they high? Um, Other than that, amazing pulls as usual. Don't forget comment, like, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. We get to 1,000 peeps, we're gonna start having giveaways, and then every milestone we'll have a giveaway. And I might just have a giveaway for fucking giggles. Hell, who knows? Oh, done cussed too early in the movie or in the YouTube thing. Probably gonna get demonetized. Oh wait, I don't make money doing this anyway, so fuck it. Anyhow, moving on. So, $2 or less. It gets put in as a dollar bulk. Anything else gets the dollar value added. So let's look at what we got here. First off, we'll start with Commander. Good chunk of Commander cards. Normally, I'm a little upset about Commander being in collector boxes, and I a little bit am in this, but not really. Mainly because these Commander cards are actually really good. They're not shitty ones like we were used to seeing. I mean, like Sunken Palace, Horizon of Progress, Copy Land, Sage of the Mage, Rampant, Frogantua. I don't even know how to say that. But yeah, lots of good cards in the rare slot. I mean, good lands, the Talons, Sawhorn Nemesis, Final Act, Planar Nexus. That's like $20. This thing's insanely good. Desert Warfare. Anyway, I mean, there's tons of good cards in here. Again, Polygoyf and more Horizon Progress. Like, there's actually Commander cards worth having. So, and I think that's the real key. When it comes to the Mythics, we got several Mythics from the Commander set as well. All of them really good. So they're not any of them really cheesy. So I like both of them. I mean, this one I'm not real fond of. This one I think is kind of cool just because of the way it looks. We have the Swelling Scourge, which is awesome. We have Koram the Undertaker. I like this guy a lot. Omo, those are the non-foils. And we did get some really cool foils. We got a Faceless Atrocity foil. We got a Swelling Scourge foil. So it felt really good to get the Commander cards with the other cards. And that's normally something you don't have in something like this. So it's already got that going for it. Then we'll go to rares. Rares. So here's a set of rares. Here's all the ones that are, supposed to be foil, non-foil. Those over there. But anyway, there's plenty of them. They're all really good. Yada, yada, yada. All the foil ones. Lots of good ones in here. I mean, everything from flares to Strix, Nadus, you name it, emeralds. This card is now heavily played. I love the art on this card. I might sell it, but I really want to keep it. Tons of Echoes of Eternities, $20 cards. I mean, there's just so much good stuff in here. Strix of the Serenade, Six itself, medallions. Like, I can't speak good enough about the rares. And then in the rare slot to go with it, we have fetchies. So here they are, and there are plenty of them. Everything from foils to full arts. Now, the one things I don't like about these fetches is there's 3 different kinds, in case you guys didn't know. Okay? Notice this is Wooded Foothills. This is full art. This is regular Wooded Foothills. If you look at this one, you can see this one is the same picture as this one, right? Okay. Same with that one. Same with those. I might not have one for Wooded Foothills. Okay, I don't. So that's half a dozen ones, 60 others. So let's not use that one for an example. Let's use Polluted Delta. I know I've seen it in Polluted Delta. Or Flooded Strand, whichever one comes up first. Okay. So notice we got retro, we got regular. Okay. And then notice this one is this one also. So 1 art for 3 Polluted Deltas. Then you have this full art Polluted Delta. Or whatever the hell you want to call it. So there's 4 versions of the fetch and different arts for 2 of them. So it's really weird. But several of the cards are like that. I just don't have any of the wood ones with me. I think some of the best ones we got here were the retro, like Flooded Strand Retro Bloodstained Myers. It's just, they're so pretty. All in all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 total fetches in 6 boxes. So if we do the math on that, that's an average of 3 a box. And we'll show you on the paper how many came out of each box. The average is 3 to 4. And some boxes being lower while other boxes being higher. So it's really going to depend on the box you get. You could get a lot, you could get none. But this is not the Ravnica Remastered 6 to 8 shock lands per box. This is not what's going on here. So keep that in mind. Next we have the Mythics. Lots of good Mythics. One Ugin's Binding. This is the only one I've pulled out of all 12 boxes so far. Plenty of Labyrinths. We finally got an Ulamog the Defier. Good $90 card. Yeah, so much value. Towers, you name it. And then you look into the foils. We got a textured foil of Johnny. Very sexy. Whoops, hit the camera. So, yeah, this thing is just amazing. It's got like a roller line or something down here, it looks like. You can't feel it. There might be another one up here. It might be just how it's made. I don't know. But all these are foils up here. Phyrexian Towers. I mean, a couple Etch Kolazex, Sorin. We finally got some Titans, like a Necro Dominance or Potence. No, it's Dominance. I was right. Like so much good stuff. And then to top it off, we get special guest cards. Look how many special guest cards there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 cards that came from special guest or older sets. I say that because 2 textured foils came from the special guest slot, which is kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. But we had plenty of Endurance, Esper Sentinels. We even hit a Ragavan. These are not special guest cards, but they are very similar as they're not from the set. They're from other Modern Horizons set reprints. Like from the the second one. No, the first one. These are all Modern Horizon 1 reprints, which is pretty amazing. I mean, if we actually look at special guest cards just by themselves, we honestly only got 4. But remember, these were also in Modern Horizon 1, which meant we had plenty of times to get, Retro Endurance, Retro Foil Greaves, Solitudes, like tons of powerhouse cards, Ragavan, duh. And there was serious value here. Way too much value. We'll go to the money next, but I'm going to tell you right now, these at $350 are underpriced. If you can get these for $400 or less shipped to you, you should be buying them because they are worth it. And here's why. The cards have been out for a while. The cards are going down. But even with that, first box, $437, $461. I'm sorry, I'm at the wrong section. First box, $511. See collectors. $511, $446, $627, $499, $626, and $656. I mean, if you look at this, you can see where the big mythic hits were. 225, 216, 214. But mainly the rare slots are just bringing it home with all the different flares and medallions and everything else. There's nothing but value. You can see over here the special guest /special /commander section really putting in some work. I mean, getting a minimum of 58 was the lowest it ever hit. And that's a good good chunk of your box. When you think about it. And over here you can see the number of fetches was this little corner here. So 3 fetches, 4 fetches, 7 fetches, 4 fetches, 7 fetches, 3 fetches. So if you average it out, if you make these 4s, these go to 6. So you're looking at about 4.7 fetches a box. On average, what I would expect for you guys, this kind of goes back to my law of large numbers and how they what do they call that? Print mapping or whatever it is. I always say there's 2 good, 2 middle, and 2 high. 2 middle, 3 fetches, 3 fetches. 2 middle, 4, 4, 2 high, 7, 7. Seems kind of odd. You go by box prices. Low, low, middle, or low, low, middle. Kind of. The box value is just too good for it to work that way. It's just really weird. So I still think there's some kind of print mapping going on. Clearly, because there's cards that we aren't getting that we really should. But anyway, all said and done, amazing product. I love it. You'll love it. Buy a box if you can. If it's, I'll go as high as say $450 or less is definitely worth this box. You'll probably break even. So, and that's a lot of money to break even on a box. I'm just saying. But anyway, there you have it. So, till next time, be kind. Time for us to open up some more play boosters because let's see if the trend continues and the play boosters are actually worth the value. So, hope to see you across from the game table. Later, player.